Hey, what's going on, everyone, again? Alright, so today, for this video, I'm looking to just install these vents that go on the top of the dashboard. I got these from Interior Innovations. It was a custom order. So these vents are in here in the dash. Okay. And what normally happens is on the Z32 platform is this is very common here. So the dash starts to pull up. Now, there's a few ways you could do it. You could fix this. You can actually put some spray adhesive or put an adhesive down and use like a pool noodle and push it up between the dash and the windshield to hold it down and let it all dry, and then try to get that back in place. But Interior Innovations made this really nice product right here. Okay, and with this particular product, it's not just the vents themselves. So this kit that I bought, this comes with the vents and the clips to replace the factory ones that are in there. So that right there would just replace just that. But now, because this is such a common problem, they made a cover, an oversized cover, that fits onto these vents. So the way they install them, and they show on the website too, is there's a screw, and they give you the size to screw the oversized cover down into the vent, and then they give you an Amazon, I believe it's an Amazon part number, for these little plugs to put in. Now they did this for me because this was a custom order, because I wanted a carbon fiber overlay on this. But now this, because of the size of it, this is supposed to actually cover the side that's coming apart on the dash. So, and that's what I'm going to do today, is I'm going to install these to there to clean that up, and also because I love to have a little extra carbon fiber on the car. So basically this cover, it's hard to see with the glare, I apologize for that. That little clip has to pop up. There should be a screw under there, or it might just be a plastic fastener. I'll get to that in a minute. That'll come out, and then the rest of the vent should just unsnap out. So you see we got these metal clips right here. Okay, and that's how it's supposed to go in. And those metal clips will sit the orientation. This is passenger side, this is the driver's side. So where these clips are right there, they should be facing in towards the inside of the car. So how easy they're going to be able to come out, that I don't know yet, but we'll figure it out in a few minutes. So I'm inside the car now, and this is actually not a clip with a screw under it. There's actually a sensor, and I'll be honest, I don't know exactly what it does. Definitely has a function. It's probably in the factory service manual. I'll look it up later. But you just have to, you know, take it off like you would any other electrical connector, and take this out. Only thing I'm just worried about is I don't want to lose the wire down in that hole. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna remove this from the car so that I can get this out. Okay, so I just want to show you guys now. So I use this. This is just a interior trim tool I got from Harbor Freight. This is a cheap one. So it helped right here, just to pry it up. It was easy enough over here to just kind of get your fingers in there and just work it up. Some other guys might have more brittle ones than I do. This car doesn't really sit outside, it stays in the garage all the time. So it just lifts up, and then that wire harness right where that sensor is, and here's the underneath of the factory one. Okay, and now this is the one from Interior Innovations, and now you can see the size difference, so that it can cover up what's in there. Okay, so I did this one first. They seem to kind of just go right against each other right there. They pop out pretty easy. All the metal clips are in the exact same area, so it should pop back in exactly the same way. Now, as for this sensor that's here, just give you guys a little information. My particular car, this is a 1993. This is a 2+2. It is a left-hand drive, as you can see, and this is an NA. So I don't know exactly what that feature does. Like I said, I'm gonna have to look it up. I got a feeling it has something to do with either wipers or climate control. So here's my layout. I do have the digital setup, not the manual, which I believe is only 1990 anyway. Does it have something to do with the wipers, with intermittent, or does it have something to do with temperature settings? I don't know. We'll find out. But that's the sensor that goes into that particular spot. Okay. Okay, now on this side, let me just show you guys something. So the guys who don't want to use this this solution, which is actually a pretty nice solution from Interior Innovations, but here's the lip that's sticking up. You actually, and you can hear how the foam is kind of old and brittle under there. You could actually work it pretty reasonably back underneath of the vent, but again, you'd have to put some kind of adhesive in here, probably pry it back as best you can and put something back there. But it is workable, and if you put a pool noodle in here as you work it down and keep pushing it in, that's one of the ways that you definitely can fix this without using what I'm using. But what I'm using now seems to be a pretty quick solution. I mean, realistically, the right way to do it would, you'd have to recover the dash, the leather that's on here, and replace, I guess, whatever underlayment is under here, because as you can hear it, it's pretty brittle, you know. And then for releasing, so here's, like I said, the tool that I had. So here it pops up pretty easy. Now where I had the problem on the other side was over here, and this is a tight fit because of the hood that's here, but you're gonna have to want to work it down a little bit. And there you go. Pop that whole piece right out. Okay, there's all the clips. Okay, that one's out. And I give you a little view, the best I can, from inside the car. So definitely, if you're going to remove your dashboard, this has to come out. All right, here's a little from outside the car because I can see a little bit better. Okay, so I just got to clean this up before I install these, and I'll show you guys what it looks like with the vents installed. Okay guys, then just to show you guys before I install this, there is an orientation. I should have did this backwards from the way I did it, but if you notice, you see that right there? It almost like hooks underneath, holds the other one down. So one of these has to go in before the other one. When I took them out on the stock ones, okay, the one that had that particular feature in it was the passenger side one. So because of that, it was actually the driver's side one that I should have took out first, because that would have came out, and then it would have left that one in there with that little support down there, and then this one would have came out. Now it came out without any issues. It didn't break anything. Everything came out. It had enough flex in it. But if you're trying to save these things, do the driver's side one first and then work to the passenger side one, all because of that that feature that's in there. Okay, so now putting them back in, obviously I'm going to put in this one, the passenger side one, in first. So I'll put it right over that wire. I'm going to set it down into place. Okay, now obviously I'm gonna have to put a little extra pressure down because the dashboard is pulling up. That's the whole reason why I'm doing this. All right, guys, I had to go for a second there because I needed to use both hands to put even pressure down on them to get them to clip in. Now you gotta remember, the whole point of this was that the dash was pulling up. So I had to put a little bit of pressure down on it to get those clips to snap in. Okay. In the future, I might actually, since I know that these pop out so easy, I might take them out more towards the summer where there's warmer weather and everything's a little more pliable, and I might actually try to glue the dash down a little bit just to get them to sit absolutely perfect. But for what these things are designed for, I'm very happy with it. I'm pretty sure if you don't have the carbon fiber overlay, I was being very careful pushing them down. I did not want to crack them. With the plastic ones, there's probably a lot more flexibility. You probably can push them down a little bit harder. But this is what it looks like from the inside now. And I might add, the advertised driver airbag on the driver's side one doesn't need to be there for false advertisement, since I have a Momo steering wheel that goes there. There's no airbag no more. And then we'll give a view on the outside. Okay, and here's the view from the outside. Okay, now guys, just my overall review of this. I think this is a fantastic product. Okay, the vents themselves with the clips, great idea. The cover to go over the peeling dashboard, great concept. Works flawlessly, does what it's supposed to do. Okay, only one flaw that I see with my particular setup right now is you could see it's just not lined up 100% there, but I'm not attributing that to the product. I'm attributing that to the dashboard, because one side was pulling up a lot harder than the other side. So like I said, if I have extra time, I'll pop these up. I mean, they literally came right up. This is a super easy job. Any DIY guy can do this. This is super easy. Just take your time, clean, put them in. But if I glue the dash down a little bit, just a little bit, not going crazy, I'm pretty sure I could get that to line up perfectly. And that will be the plan. So if any of you guys are looking to purchase this, I say go for it. You know, whether you want it in the carbon fiber or you just want it in the black plastic that it comes in, great product. If you have broken, brittle vents, you know what? It'll solve your problem. They'll clip right in. They'll look brand new. All right, and the covers, I think it looks good. I think it actually it fits pretty nice. And to be honest, I kind of like it with my wiper cowl. I like it being a little thicker than the vent saw. I think it's a little more pronounced, which is what I want. I want a little more carbon fiber in my car, as you can see. But if you're not looking for that look, glue the dash down like I was showing you, and just do the vents the way they are themselves. So Interior Innovations, okay, that's the product from here. And yeah, I think it was worth the money. All right, I spent a little more than what you're going to see on the website because like I said, mine was a custom order. I wanted them in carbon fiber, but definitely worth the money. Super easy. I thought there were screws to put in. There's not. My car just had a little sensor that popped in there. It came out pretty easy. Like I said, I showed you the interior panel removal tool I used, and yeah, and that's that. Before I go, I'll just give you a little pan around the inside again. And a little pan around. See how everything's tying in. All right, I got a little more to put into the interior of this car. When I do, we'll make another video. All right, remember upcoming, we got the Atato S8 that's gonna go in here. I'm gonna change this up a little bit. All right, and a little bonus for you guys. So I thought there were screws in there, and there were not. Super easy to come out, but for areas that are tight, I had purchased this for a similar project. So it's a Lyle's tool. So basically it's just a right-hand drive screwdriver with a ratchet on it. A little thumbnail on there for really hard to reach areas. So just a little idea for you guys, because you know our cars don't have a lot of room to work on. All right, so just a little thing, maybe help you, some of you guys out there, you know. All right, till the next video, and I hope this helped a whole bunch of you guys who were on the fence about buying this. Okay, I hope I helped out with this. So till the next video, I'll see you guys next time. All right, and I gotta say it, if you guys can help out, please subscribe, like, and comment, please. All right, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.